It appears to be morning in the woods here somewhere. Light shining through the trees. The sun is bright and warm. Spreading its warmth through the woods, between the trees. Warmth in rays of light, casting shadows. And beams of light energy. Warm, light energy. Even the red color in the background feels warm, inviting, and comfortable, soft, and soothing. For nobody, just there, doing what it's doing. Without any meaning. Just there. Bright, warm rays of energy. Beaming. Constantly beaming. Just to be beaming. Just to be warm. Apparently. Apparently, just constantly beaming. To be warm. For no reason. It just is. Gorgeous. For no one. For no thing. For no reason. Just being. What it's being. It. The gorgeous it. The gorgeousness of it. Not requiring anything, not needing anything, not lacking anything. It's everything, all at once. It's everything and no thing. It's full and it's empty, apparently. It's full in its emptiness, and it's empty in its fullness. It's whole in its oneness, and it's one in its wholeness. It's giving to no one. And it's taking nothing. It's just giving. Gifts of light, of energy, of warmth. Just to be giving without receiving. The giving is giving. No thing. Nothing is receiving. Yet there is receiving. The giving is giving, and the giving is also receiving. The giving is receiving the giving. The giving is receiving itself. as no thing. An apparent exchange of energy with energy. Energy giving, energy receiving. It's all the same energy. It may be light energy, it may be solid energy, it may be air energy, it may be plant energy, it may be human energy. It's all the same energy, just taking different forms. It may be life energy, it may be mineral energy, it may be liquid energy, it may be solid energy, it may be gaseous energy, just different forms of the same energy. Constantly energizing, constantly changing. Its form, its appearance. For no one, it's not directed at anyone. It's just there as it's seen by itself. It's just energizing, showing itself to itself. Apparently, constantly showing, a constant show for no reason. It's just showing. It may be felt as warmth, as comfort, as wholeness. By itself. Its own wholeness may be felt as wholeness by wholeness. It all may be seen as gorgeous by gorgeous or by gorgeousness. The gorgeousness of itself is seen as gorgeousness. It's all there as itself or as it. For itself. It is, after all there is. In spite of all the separate human beings that see themselves as being separate from it. It is actually all there is, and everything there is and isn't. As it sees itself, and the only separation in all that there is that artificial separation created by the thinking brain as an idea of itself being separate from everything. The idea becomes a separate self. And as a separate self, it experiences its own form of separation. Its own separation from what created it, from what is it, from everything there is, and from the infinite. And the separate self spends its life now being separate in desperate search for connection, in desperate search for how not to be separate, desperately searching for belonging, for being a part of, for wholeness. The wholeness that created it, the wholeness that it already is, the wholeness that it apparently lost or apparently forgot, and is incapable of ever finding. What once was whole became separate, and can never find that wholeness again. The separation is never going to find the wholeness that it craves desperately. Because it doesn't see that it's already whole. And just the fact that it exists, or that it thinks it exists, is the separation. The idea, the creation, the thought pattern, the concept is it's never going to find what it's looking for. It will spend its life looking desperately and not finding, because it's there. It prevents itself from finding what it's looking for because it is there. All it takes for the infinite to be seen is for that separate self not to be there. And once that separate self is no longer there, it's not the one doing the seeing anymore. Once the separate self is gone, it's just the infinite that's always been there, seeing itself as infinite, as whole, as one, as everything that has always been and always will be. And that there is no need, no desire, no interest in separation. There never was interest in separation. The infinite never had an interest in separation. It just happened. Because the human mind was capable of creating a separation. Once the infinite sees that there never was separation in the first place, there's no interest in separation. There's no desperation. Wholeness has no lack. Nothing's missing. Everything is the way it needs to be. Everything is the way it is. And the way that it's always been.